Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Evolved Ragnarok Nomadish-like server. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be hanging out with the Argent as we go around and we take a look at some of these amazing builds that we've done so far on this server. Now, the builds that we've done here, and that's kind of the whole point of Nomads, of the Nomad series, at least for me, is that we travel from one place to the next. We never really settle down for just a big, massive base, because a lot of times on like the GE servers and on any game server really, is we'll start off as like a big, huge tribe, and then we'll eventually just separate out, and everybody makes their own big base, they do their own series, but that's not the point of Nomad. The idea from when we first started out was where all of us would come together. It's just a huge collab type server, so where all of us are always grouped together. I mean, a lot of us, we'll go off and we'll tame, certain dinos all by ourselves and stuff like that. I mean, some of those, it's just really not that important that we do together. But, like the moves and the builds and stuff like that, those are important that we do together because we get everybody's different flair involved. Because, everybody has their own building style. I mean, I have my own building style, and which is unique to me. Cheese has his own building style, Mindmelt has his own building style, and Syntac, he has his own building style. Now, when all of those come together, we can come up with some pretty amazing stuff, especially here on the GE servers, because on the GE servers, we play with, zero foundation support is required, which means that we can do, whenever say if we snap down a ceiling, we can just keep going all the way across the map with ceilings, because it doesn't require any foundation support, which means that we can build some truly amazing things. So yeah, today I figured that we'd take some time out, because right now we're about in the middle of the series. We still got a lot of this series ready to go. I mean, this series, it's pretty dang cool. I have a lot of fun with it. And, so far in the process, we've moved several times to different bases. We make, like, little outposts and stuff like that, and then we'll build it up, we'll make it really nice and cool, and then we'll move on to another one. We'll just like drop everything. Every once in a while we'll poke back in and we'll go take a look at everybody will pop on and we'll go stock up the feeding troughs, stuff like that. We've had a few problems actually kind of recently about some things starving to death. So I figured today, while I was popping on to go feed everything in the troughs, that I just say, hey, let's just bring everybody here with us and let's go on a base tour while we go out and we go feed everything at all the bases. All right, so hey, this is the way I normally head out. All right, and we're gonna head over to the first base, and I will see you guys in a bit. All right, see you guys then. All right, now here's the build that pretty much started it all. Now, we didn't start the server here, but we started over in the Highlands, but we came over here to the temple, really. It was kind of the first major stop that we did, and, we've spent a lot of time building over here. The builds that came over here, really, really cool. I really dig this. And then also, right here's the one little build that I did by myself. The little outpost, little like checkpoint right here. I kind of like this build. We never actually got to use this. We kind of moved right after I built it, and also the bridge. But the amount of work that went into both of these, the bridge and this little outpost right here, it was pretty cool. It really turned out really, really well. And we ended up getting the bridge just like this with the little portcullises and stuff over here. And there's a bunch of raptors down there. Hey, keep an eye out for the raptors, okay, buddy? All right, if they come up and they start eating you, just like wiggle your head or scream really loud or something. Yeah, you got it? Okay, yeah, the poop signals that you got it. Okay, but yeah, and then this right here, we got like this little portcullis area up here. Now, these right here, they're just actually railings up there. Because with the no foundation support, we could just snap them right along here and then raise them all up like that, and then we could just remove the ones below it. And it comes out looking really, really cool. And also, we have these S+ torches littered all around, and also some up there reflecting the light down here. So where at nighttime, this thing right here, it really glows. This thing just looks really good. And there's another one over there. Here, let's go grab... Alright, let's grab you, and then first off, let's take this look over here. And also, we have the Vote for Cheese sign right here. These things right here, they're just popping up all over the map. I'm not sure what's doing it. It's just like the Vote for Cheese thing. It's the thing to do, right? So everybody, right? Vote for cheese, okay? All right. So yeah, I mean this wrong button. All right. So this right here, I just kind of incorporated the side walls right here into that, and then I continued on with the the same architecture that we used on the bridge over here. So where we have the portcullis over here as well, and then we have this. I keep doing that. All right. We have this massive area right here. And by the way, if you guys need ideas for builds, that's kind of what I'm doing for this. Kind of what I'm doing here. Oh, don't eat the horse, run! Run, horse, I got your back. Right? Don't worry, I saved you from the menace of the raptor, all right? But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing this for. So where, you know, if you need ideas for builds, stuff like that, and also if you want to take a look at some of the earlier builds without clicking back through the series, yeah. I mean, I really, really enjoy these. And then this right here, the bridge. Getting the bridge just right, it took a long time just to line up a bunch of stuff because the initial placement of everything on here, it's completely eyeballed. Most of the builds that we do, it's completely eyeballed. So where, yeah, I mean, it takes a long time to get everything set up, but once you get it just right, it really looks good. Oh, this must be the raptors up there. And then, yeah, and then the bridge, the architecture just continues all along like this, and then out like this, just so where it just kind of, you know, comes over here, and then you can head over to the temple. So that's where we're going to go. Now, coming up this way, we curve around, and up here is a little thing that Syntac did. Alright, now this right here, this is just part of the map normally. But Syntac, he built this. This is where all his raptors are housed. Where's his, where's your guys' trough in here? I don't know. I don't remember where Syntac. I always forget where the trough is in here. There it is. Alright, how much food do you have? You have none. Hey guys, don't worry. I brought over some food for you guys. Alright, so let's grab, you know, 2,000 meat should do you guys, right? Alright, let's see. How hungry are you? Yeah, eat up, boys. You deserve it, alright? I don't care if Syntac doesn't feed you, I'll feed you. Alright, and let's see. Let's get this guy brought in over here so where he'll actually eat his food. Come on, buddy. There you go. Soul Survivor. I like that. A Soul Survivor of crap. Okay. I'm digging it. But yeah, this right here, this is Syntac's little thing. I think it turned out looking pretty good. Yeah, pretty nice. Alright, now coming up over here, now we have the big meat and potatoes of the entire build. This place right here, we spent a lot of time over here building up this stuff. Now, the main base starts going right through here, and then we have all of our... Oh, I should have brought berries. Oh, man, I forgot the berries. But yeah, down here, we ended up putting a big gate in there, and that's where how you get down in there. But up here, we have the graveyard. Now, the graveyard is actually just kind of how I left it when I buried Butt Spud. But yeah, all the dinos that died for here and over at the Redwoods, they're buried here. It's like, here, there's Butt Spud, you know, the King Pooper. Right? And then we've got, let's see, these are, I didn't name it Saber. Light the Saber, spit on, oh yeah, these are Syntax graves. You notice Syntax has a much higher dino death count than just about anybody. So yeah, he kills a lot of dinos. Alright, but let's get down here, come down here through the main gate. And this space right here, I think, turned out looking, oh, wrong button! Alright, you know what, just hang out right there, okay, buddy? Alright, let's get down here. And then down here, we have just this huge, huge open area. Where we have just all of the crafting stuff over here. And we've got the metal, storage areas over there because you really don't need anything else than that. And then over here we have all the Sarcos and the, the Mantises. And over here we have like this little, dino pen. You know, I don't know. I think this whole build just turned out looking just amazing. And then all this, adobe that covered these, that covers this area. Yeah, this wasn't easy. It took us a while, but you know what? I think it was worth it. It was great. And then, are you bloody? Oh, no, you're just red. Okay. All right, and then over here, we have the toilet. I love this toilet. Absolutely love this toilet. All right, here. Oh. Someone's been in the toilet? They left a floater. Someone left a floater in the toilet. We have strange things afoot on the GE Nomad server. Someone's leaving floaters in our toilets. And then, yeah, this right here, this platform right here just bends around all the way down to the side where we have Sarcos down there ready to eat my face. And then over here, we have the floating gardens. And I think this spot right here turned out looking really good. I really like this area. Oh, there's an alpha raptor over there. But yeah, this right here, we have like the fishing area right here. And we've got the crops, which of course have run out of everything in here. I really need to replant the crops and get the more fertilizer going in there. Yeah, that's the problem with, you know, recording several series and stuff like that is when... Where's the troughs? There's the troughs. So let me go fill up the stuff with the troughs. Because as we move on to the other areas, it's really hard to come back and make sure everything is completely maintained in the bases. So after a while, you know, you tend to let things kind of... Stop moving! Alright, you tend to let things, some things go by the wayside. It sucks, but yeah, it happens. Alright, has someone been feeding you? How much food do you guys got? Got a bunch of berries, that's good. Alright, what, you're out of meat. Okay, good thing I brought the meat. I brought some meats, guys. Alright, let's grab this. And then also, we're gonna need some fish meat up here, aren't we? Any fish eaters up here? Alright. Well, if there's fish eaters up here, there you go. You're just all eating the fish anyway. Alright, well, eat up with the fish. Okay, hey, Smeghead! Oh, dude, you've got levels. A level. Oh, man. Dude, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. I'll put away the gun. Oh, I haven't forgot about Smeghead. I haven't forgot about him. I swear. Alright. But yeah, I mean, this base right here, we spent a lot of time here grabbing, like, the Sabertooths and the Sarcos and everything like that. Yeah, really, really cool. All right, well, hey, I think that, yeah, I'm going to grab a stack of these berries. I'm going to go up top, feed the parasaurs, and then make sure that they're all fed, and then, yeah. All right, so, hey, let's head over to the next base, because the next base, I mean, if you think this one got pretty wild, the next one, I think got even more wild. And also, oh, yeah, I didn't even cover these bits right here. These bits right here took us forever to do, but they were so, so worth it. And this right here was the birth of the Vote for Cheese sign. I think it turned out looking pretty dang good. Alright, but yeah, we've got all these. And this right here is also where Cheese started doing his must associate things with animal things. Because he says this looks like a dragon. I've never seen it. I've told him I've seen it a couple times, but I was really just trying to make him feel good. That's really it. Alright, well, I'm going to go feed these parasaurs over here, and then we're going to head over to the next base, alright? See you guys in a bit. Alright, and we're back. And this right here, we're up here at the little way station that I built up here. I mean, I like the way it turned out. I mean, we never ended up getting to use it, as is most stuff. You know, most of the little outposts that I make. But I like to try to make an outpost at each and every one. Now, I didn't make one in a couple of the places, but, you know, yeah. But then again, down in the desert, I made the little outpost. I loved it. Up here, I made the little outpost. I love this one as too. And plus, also has the little, and we're back sign in the back. I like that too. Yeah, this right here. You gotta let it render in. There we go. And we're back. That's right. And then up here we have the zipline highway. So where from up here we can glide suit all the way down to the temple down there, which is extremely fun. If you guys ever have the chance, wingsuits on Ragnarok are just amazing. They are so dang cool. And also, of course, there's a bunch of and we're back signs up here. I couldn't pass up. I mean, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to do so many and we're back signs. Alright, so let's get down here into the Redwoods area. Let's follow this zipline highway. And then let's get down here and let's see all the platform stuff that we built. Because here in the Redwoods, we made it, we had to make sure that we only built on the platforms. Because I think that it was kind of necessary. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, so coming up here, now we have the parasaurs still down here that have all of the, what's down there? Oh, that's the, Pteranodon. Okay. Yeah, we have the parasaurs that have the cannons on them that we built down in the the desert area. Now these cannons, they are the builds are just so dang cool. These things are awesome. Oh, and there go the turrets. The turrets up here are just nuts. Adam Sandler. Yeah, and then yeah, at one point in time, Cheese and Syntac and Mind Meld, they went nuts and they started naming all of the turrets. So where whenever one of the turrets kills something, then oh, it sounds off with its name. It says, like, you know, Adam Sandler's dead career ended up killing something else. You know, taking something down with it. Yeah. And then this right here, this is the main platform that we lived on for a long, long time. We stayed in the Redwoods for a long time. And then we come up here, and then up here is a bit more of a build. This right here, I'm not sure who did this part right here. It looks a little clunky, but, you know, hey, I think it looks alright. It's, yeah, it's a pretty decent build for housing all the pteranodons. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then this right here, I'm not sure who put these on the edge, put the lip right here, but, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And then here's the little Achatina area that we had. And we should be keeping a whole bunch of, sweet veggie cakes down below so I can feed these guys. I'll probably have to do that here in just a little bit. I don't want to do that right now because it's going to take forever because you have to sit there and, like, force feed them. I mean, they'll eat the veggie cakes without it, but force feeding is just the easiest way to top them off. Now, this one right here, this is our breeding area. And then, I don't know who came up with this. I just know I did a build like this a long time ago on Aberration, and then we kind of continued it on into this because it works. It works really, really well. Just building up the little bits like this, and then so where we can put the dinos in, and then, yeah. It makes it so where they don't, wander too far when you put them on wander, especially when you're not using S+. When you're using S+, I mean, the hitching post was really all you need, but, yeah. Alright, and then up here, we have another one of my favorite builds. I love this thing. This, right here, this, Archaeopteryx little pen, because we originally had intended them to all be on wander. And so where they just wander around in here and then, cruise around, gathering up their, chitin, or their, sap from the tree right here. But it really didn't work. I mean, it worked okay. But... yeah, sometimes we'd have them, like, glitching out and then falling through the platform down below, and then they'd get stuck. But other than that, I mean, I thought it worked pretty well. We had to turn them off eventually. All right, and they still have chitin, they still have fish meat. All right, someone's been over here. All right, that's good. That's good. Yeah, someone's been over here recently because there's almost a full stack of fish meat. That's not bad. Oh, no, not a storm. All right. And then in here, you freaked me out, dude. Over here, we have another one of our dung beetle enclosures because I like these things. These things are actually pretty dang cool. All right, and then, of course, we get really colorful with the names of our dung beetles on this server. But, yeah, this right here is the Redwood area. And now, I know it's a little sparse, but, I mean, I like the way it turned out. But we never, ever got to this platform over here. We just kind of ran out of different ideas for this. Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. I don't know, I like it. But yeah, and then we ended up moving. Alright, so hey, let's head over to the next base, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, now here we are at the Highlands Base. Now, this place right here turned out so dang good. I love the way this is. And we wanted to go with, the whole design philosophy of this base was just a farmhouse. We wanted to go with, kind of like a modern day farmhouse. Exactly what you would need when it came out to how a farmhouse would be. Now we ended up, this is one of the last things we built on this was the farmhouse itself. But the farmhouse itself turned out to be so dang good. Here, let's go take a look. All right, let's put that away. I don't think I need it. And we have the the wooden floors over here, you know, in the kitchen. And then we've got just all the recipes set up all around the side. We've got the refrigerators. We have the fireplace. And then over here, we've got our little, you know, LCD HD TV. I love that thing. I think it's so cool. And then over here, you know, we've got the workshop area. Because inside here, we don't need a huge area for the workshop. I mean, a small compressed area like this is really all it took for, you know, just about everything we needed. I mean, for the most part on this, we ended up building off. We had a little, smithy slash fabricator just tucked in way over there in the background. And then that's where we crafted up most of our stuff. And then we just built this entire area with that over there. It turned out really, really cool. What are you? Oh, I left a buddy there. And then, of course, we've got the outdoor grill and stuff like that. This right here is the shed. The shed never got built. Maybe we'll have to build that. And then also we've got the outhouse over here. I like the outhouse. I don't think the outhouse over here has the same flair as the one over in the desert area, but I thought it was pretty dang cool. Then right here, we've got the meat storage, drying shed, and then we've got the little pasture over there. Yeah, and then, let's see, all this right here. And then over here, we've got the, the chicken coop. And then we've got all the bunnies. I'm not sure what the bunnies are for. That was Syntax little thing, but yeah. And then over here, we've got the big red barn. Because a big red barn was like a requirement for just about everything. And then I received word not too long ago that we had bad news inside here. Most of the ovises inside here starved to death. I'm not sure what happened. I just know it did happen. My frame rate's... wow, my frame rate's just tanked right there as soon as I went by the mirrors. We have so many mirrors over there. It just destroys the frame rates. It's so bad. All right, so let's get over here. And then right here, we've got the big tower of poop. Now, this right here, this was Cheese's idea. He insisted that we do this. So where we've got all the Phiomias up there, always constantly being fed, and then their poop just drops right down here and then is picked up by this collector. And we grab all the poop from the collector, and then, the poop gets automatically put inside the, the compost bins. And then all we have to do is add thatch to the compost bins, and then it automatically works. That's what this guy does. So where this is a fully automated farm over here. Works really, really dang well. Oh, our crops are... oh, man. I get so tired of the crops being dead. All right. Touched by peanuts. Oh, some of the names of some of these dinos. This cracks me up. All right, let's get over here. There we go. All right, and then over here we have this area right here. Now, this area right here, it changed quite a bit while we were busy building it. Because originally, we were going to do like a big, huge U shape over here that came across. And then we had this really cool ceiling area, ceiling as it would blend and meld in. But it ended up changing, and we just went with the two side bits like this. And I think it turned out looking pretty dang good. We've got the thatch... ceilings over here, the foundations, so where it looks like we put straw on the floor. Yeah, this is right. I don't know, this build right here, it's more of a practical / role play kind of thing, because it really does have the effect of what it, it does look like a stable. It turned out looking so dang good. And then, of course, we've got the water tower up there, feeding the water all the way down. We've got the pipes that are threaded way down below. It's really, really cool. We've got more ovises in here on Wander. Yeah. I thought it looked really, really cool. Yeah, I love this build. This build right here was one of my favorites. Then again, all the builds. I mean, I remember so much of these builds. I mean, so much of our time has gone into each one of these builds. I mean, each building here. It's really cool. Then, of course, we've got Cheese's little... oh, wait. What's that PIN number? Is this locked? It's admin access only. It's admin locked. Holy crap. All right, so that happened. All right, so Cheese can't get out of his own little thing because it's admin locked. All right. Huh. All right. Okay, so, but yeah, and then also over here we have the little pasture. I like this. We didn't really use it that much. I mean, I would love it if we would have used it more. We've got the Packy eggs out there going. It's pretty cool. And of course, down here, we have the little Giga Traps. Now, the Giga Traps, when we were here, after every server reset, the Giga Traps would be empty because, of course, the Gigas, they'd, like, warp out of the Giga Traps. But the Giga Traps, we did, in between server resets, the Giga Traps worked well. I mean, they'd be stuck in there, and, yeah, it worked out quite well. All right, well, hey, let's move on from this base, and let's go take a look over at the bridge, because the bridge is one of our more current ones, but, I mean, it turned out looking pretty good. I like a lot of the builds that are over there. Yeah, all right, so, hey, let's go take a look over there, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, and we're back. Now we're at the Chasm Base. Now, this one right here was the one that we moved to after the Redwoods. This one right here, after the farm. Now, after the farm, you can tell some of our builds here were, we were trying to go bigger and stronger and better and faster. And this one right here turned out looking really good. I mean, I like the idea of this build. I just wish that for this one right here, we should have incorporated this topmost appearance all the way down through the entire thing. I don't even think that we actually needed to have these big openings over here. I mean, I like it, but I think that just having this area like this all the way down with the torches and everything, and then these little platforms coming off the side, that would have been so freaking cool. I don't know, maybe I'll try to recreate that with just that one of these days. I think it'd look really good. And then down here, this one right here, we had an idea. We wanted to build something on this right here, and it I posted a picture in our Discord about a picture of the Parthenon, and I think it turned out looking really, really good. Now, one of these days, I think I might actually come over here with S Plus glass and then just incorporate the entire thing, like surround the entire thing with S Plus glass and just make it look super dang cool. Because this right here could just be a huge, massive base. Then you could have like a gate right here coming out like that. I don't know. I kind of like that look. Now, I've actually tried creating stuff like this on the Patreon server, and it worked. It worked out quite well. The guy that I helped build something like this, he even went further, and he built an entire base all off the back that looked even more massive. It was really, really cool looking. Yeah. And then, let's come over here, because over here is where we built the bird cage. And this is actually a pretty recent build. I love this build. This build turned out so good. Cheese, he logged on early in the morning, and he was busy farming up stuff and crafting stuff. And then he sent me a picture of just a bird cage. He's all, how would I make this work? And so I took a look at it. I'm like, dude, we could do that. We could do that quite well. That could come out quite nice. And then, so both of us got on. We started brainstorming, and for about an hour, maybe 2.5 hours, we just started putting up mock-up stuff. And, you know, after a while, this right here is the idea we came up with, and it turned out so dang good. I love this. This right here, I mean, you wouldn't even have to do a bird cage with this kind of thing. You could just do a massive base, just a flyer-only base coming in. Yeah, I really like that one. And then, all right, let's get up here to the bridge really quick. But this one right here, I also got sick on this, because here, let me show you how I ended up getting sick on this build. It was really, really bad. How do I get in? I think Cheese might have sealed it up. Yeah, Cheese sealed it up. But yeah, during the nighttime, we had massive, all these lights were strobing a different color. I had went through from the bottom. I was climbing with climbing picks, going up this, and each one of these strobing lights was a different color. And when it was pitch black outside, that's all I saw for about 30 minutes while I was climbing up, adjusting the lights, getting the settings just right. So where by the time I was at the top, I was literally sweating out of my forehead, and my stomach was all queasy. I had to get up, go get a drink of water. I immediately just dropped down to the bottom and ran out of there. And because I was about to go puke. It was bad. And when I was recording that, I was standing up, and I was having a hard time recording and staying standing up. It was bad. It was a really bad experience. So then after that, I don't know. I mean, after being wounded like that, I don't want to mess around with strobing lights too much in Ark for a while. It's just one of those experiences that I don't want to replicate. It was not pleasant. I haven't had a video game do that to me in so long. Oh, man. It's so weird. All right, so hey, let's get up here to the bridge really quick, because the bridge, it turned out looking really, really good. I really liked the build on it. And then the one we kind of went with a more minimalistic build. And, I mean, sometimes you can do minimalistic builds that come out looking really, really good. And I like this, because this one has everything that you need on it. I mean, really, it does. It's so awesome. Oh, don't tell me this wall right here, the gate keeps getting shot down by those turrets. I think we just need to move the turrets outside. But then this right here, we ended up, building this little bit right here to start. And then from here, we decided, you know what? Since this one turned out looking so good, we just replicate it over on this side. And then Syntac and I, we did that in off time, replicating this over here. And I think it turned out looking so dang good. And then up here, we just decided that we'd go with a little alcove area, a little bridge on a bridge to span the gap. The turret's shooting things out there as well? Gosh, guys. All right. And then over here, we ended up breeding up just so many Argents. This is how I got my Argent. But yeah, I think a lot of our build time ended up getting taken up by the Argents. Or a lot of our recording time up here on the bridge. We could have done a little bit more, but then again, when you're going for minimalistic builds, just building the bare minimums and then making it look good and then making it as functional as possible is usually just the best bet. And everything that we possibly need is inside this base. It's so cool. There's so much room, everything. It's nice. I like that build. And then down here, we have the vote for the different builds things where we did the build off. Now, I like these builds. These ones, every single one of these turned out looking really good. Each one is unique, and they kind of showcase you know, everybody's different personalities. I kind of like it. Maybe we've got the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got stuff going into Syntax Base. Dude. Get out of Syntax Base. Come on, out here. There you go. Stupid terror bird. All right, but yeah, we have, I mean, we have Syntax Base right here. You know, it's got a big mixture of a bunch of stuff, and it's a little goofy. You know, kind of like Syntax. You know, he's more serious, but he's a little goofy. You know, and it shows, you know, the gentleman, or the gentleman's club, and then the pole down here. I thought it looked pretty good. You know, it's very indicative of his personality. You know, mostly serious, a little bit of humor. It's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it works for Syntax. It's really cool. All right, now down here we have Jesus' Foot Shrine. This right here is all goofy. Every last little bit of this is goofy. And this just completely shows off Jesus' personality. Just goofy. I thought it turned out looking really good. And then back there we've got that. And then over here we've got the avocado, where this right here, it's small, it's minimalistic, but, you know, it has a purpose. It's a design that Mindmelt took and he went with. And I think it turned out looking really good. I thought this one should have got a little bit more votes than it did. Yeah, I don't think it should have won, but I thought it was really good at showcasing his personality. Now, over here, we've got my build. Now, this build right here, you know, it's, in my opinion, it's really aesthetically pleasing. And then it incorporates the landscape, which is always what I try to do. I always try to incorporate the landscape into builds, and I try to make them aesthetically pleasing while making them functional. Because before something can be pretty, it has to be functional. If it's not functional and just pretty, it really doesn't have any point. So, but then again, yeah, I think this right here, it kind of captured, you know, my building style. And then that right there, that's Mindmelt's building style, and then Cheese's building style, and then Syntax building style. I think each of these builds is very, you know, it kind of, you know, it lets everybody know the individual types of personalities that went into these builds. And that's, you know, kind of what we've carried throughout the entire Ragnarok series, as we go from, you know, the desert temple, where we have all sorts of different builds. You can tell that all four of these building styles are incorporated into all of our builds throughout the series so far. I mean, we've got my style. As we incorporate the landscape into things, you know, we try to build on it. We try to make it pretty yet functional. And then we've got Syntax build, you know, where it's you know, sometimes they get pretty massive, but they're always functional. They always serve a purpose. And, you know, they're a little goofy, they're a little fun, there's the little fun things in them. And then, of course, we've got Cheese's building style, which is just almost always goofy. It's really cool. I mean, building, all three of us. And then we've got Mindmelt's build. Mindmelt's build, it's like he found a picture and he just built it, which is really cool. All four of us coming together and building stuff together, we've come up with some really good builds on here. And then now we head over to the swamp. And the swamp, we just really we've just moved there. And we've got a bunch more bases that we plan on going to. We've got a bunch more things we plan on doing. We've got so much stuff already. We've got like a whole calendar set up for everything that we have planned. It's really awesome. So hey, that's the builds on the server. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hey, if you like the builds, make sure you leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below. And until next time, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. Until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everyone. All right, now we've got to head over to the swamps and start planning the builds over there. And then also, we've got all of this map left to do. Got so much more map we have left to do. I can't wait. So many different builds. It's going to be so awesome. All right. Take it easy, everyone.